That was harder than I thought. We're at week 4 of my training block for this marathon, and I'm going to level with you, it's all going pretty smoothly up until this point. And if I'm being honest, not much of my training actually changed pre-marathon training into now. It's been quite a smooth transition. But this week things changed, because this week is a deload week. I hate deload weeks. This is the benefit of having a coach, someone that's writing the programs, not based on how I'm feeling, but based on what is necessary. And sometimes it's necessary to take a step back so we can take 2 steps forward, and I appreciate that. So today we are making our way down to London. We get to meet Fletch, we get to go through a lactate test, and we get to see some physiological effects of where we're at.
Here for London King's Cross.
How are you, my man?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
How you doing? You alright? Good to finally meet you.
Absolutely.
Well, for these guys to meet you, I've met you before, obviously. But anyway, so well, welcome to the vlog.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Great to be part of it. I really appreciate your journey.
So I want to get an idea of, like, we're going to let these guys know what it is we're going to kind of go through today.
So today's going to be a lactate profiling. So what we're going to try and look for is there's several breaking points where your body utilises lactate and then therefore at some point cannot use it anymore. And we're going to see at what point do those breaking points happen, during what speeds. And we're going to use that in your program to see if we can utilise or target certain adaptations that we want to create for you to run the marathon.
Perfect, that sounds amazing. So how hard is this going to be though?
It's a sub-maximal test.
Okay.
So we're going to start easy, like hopefully like long run pace to begin with, very comfortable, we're going to lure you into a false sense of security, and then gently build the speed up as we go on each stage. Each stage will last 3 minutes. We'll get 30 seconds to quickly take a blood sample, we'll get straight back into it again at 1 kilometre an hour faster. Aiming to get to about 8 or 9 out of 10.
Perfect. And then so what is it that when you take the skin prick and the ear prick, what is it you're measuring?
That's blood lactate.
Yeah.
So lactate accumulation within the capillary blood. So very different to lactic acid, which some of you guys may have heard of before. Lactic acid is becoming this word of which we're trying to reinvent. From a bit of a renaissance recently, thanks to people on the blogs and vlogs. So it's the byproduct of using carbohydrates as a fuel source. And at different speeds we'll utilise carbs at different rates. And when the rates become too quick, we'll then accumulate more lactate.
Amazing. All right, well, let's get going.
Yeah, let's do it. Tend to get like a low LO reading when it's below 0.8 millimeters.
Yeah.
So that I definitely think, at least for the first stage, was correct. Where it was 3.8 5.3, going to set 13.5.
Yeah.
In between them. It's not quite 5.3,
Yep.
not quite 3.2. So we've got like 13.
What would be that second threshold in terms of millimoles?
4 millimoles.
4 millimoles, what you're looking for, right?
It doesn't always have to be that. It's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
second inflection. And then when there isn't an inflection, or an inflection, when there's not an inflection, then we set the Whoop and Hodler.
Yeah.
So OBLA, onset dilating accumulation. That's a standardized number, not necessarily a true representation of what threshold is. So that's kind of where we see physiology over time being a dictating factor of performance. And that's the fragility piece of marathon running, is how much can you hold lactate threshold in stability, VO2 max within stability, rather than it becoming a moving metric that you suddenly start to induce more fatigue.
Yeah.
So there's lactate threshold, VO2 max, running economy, and then fatigability. That's the fourth dimension that we're looking at. So I'm wondering if we can sort of bathe in that sensation a little bit more, get the body more used to the idea of it being present and using it.
That's what I was dreading.
So we can get this lactate threshold to move further this way, the whole curve to shift.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Suddenly now we've got actually like...
And is that the benefit of those easy runs?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also your blood plasma is actually what your sweat's made of.
Yeah.
So you're leaking blood plasma. So then actually that's decreasing the blood volume.
Yeah.
And then your heart's need to work harder to produce or to give the same amount of blood to the muscle.
Fletch,
Dude,
been a pleasure, my man.
absolutely, man. So good to see you.
Where can people find out about One Track?
So,
One
Track symbol, exactly, looking out for the logo. We're _club on social medias. We're also onetrack.club on the website. You can download our app from the App Store as well. One Track Run app, I think it's called. Yeah.
I'll put all the links in the bio anyway, man.
Cheers, dude. I really appreciate
Absolute
it.
pleasure. Thanks so much for today.
No, absolutely.
Appreciate it,
man.
right?
Good test.
Perfect.